This video is brought to you by gearforsale.com. Please subscribe and please hit that bell so you know when a new video is out. So today I want to show you another amazing plugin from Sonimus. I've demoed a few other Sonimus plugins in the past and the quality of these plugins are just incredible. So I want to talk about this amazing plugin. This is called the Briston. And this is a console channel based off a classic British console. Probably a Neve. It sounds really great like their other plugins. You can insert it on every channel of your mix to warm it up and make it fat and punchy. This plugin can be used aggressively and it can be used subtly. It all depends what you want, and it has two modes of saturation. It's got a subtle distortion mode and it's got a hot distortion mode. You can also turn them off and just use it as a leveling plugin and a metering plugin. So it has a lot of options. It also gives you a really nice low pass filter and high pass filter. There's also a stereo crosstalk feature that gives you more depth and dimension in your mixes. There are two versions of the plugin. You have a channel strip plugin and you also have a mix bus plugin. And what's cool is every instance of the plugin can be grouped, creating the possibility of affecting all instances by making changes just to one. That's pretty slick. So again, you can do stuff like analog summing, you can use it as a VU meter, master in a group. I believe it's supported by all platforms, AU, VST, AAX, and RTAS, both 32-bit and 64-bit operation, not a problem. It'll work on Mac OS X 10.6 and newer, and Windows XP and newer. It has sample rate support up to 192 kilohertz, bit depth of 64 bits, floating point, zero latency. All right, so let's go over the plugin. Right here you have your VU meter, okay, and you can change the dB settings right here. You also have your peak LED, okay, and then you have your actual fader where you can go up to plus 16 or minus 16 dB. Now, what's really cool is you can hit this ×2 button, and you can even go hotter if you have to. You can go up to 32 dB boost or minus 32 dB. Over here, we have our high pass filter. So we go from 0 to 1800, 1.8. And then we have our low pass filter where we go from off to 1K. This turns on our saturation. Okay, so saturation is now on. And this is the normal mode, and if you want to make it a little bit hotter, you'll turn it on that way. And then obviously as you bring up this fader, you're going to make it hotter and hotter and hotter, and because this is acting like a British console, and even if you see this meter go into the red, you're not digitally clipping, you're doing console emulation. So you know, like on an SSL or a Neve, I mean, sometimes your meters would go into the red and you could get a really nice, warm, fat tone and saturation out of that. And this plugin is emulating that. Here we have the grouping. This is where you're able to group the plugins together. So let's take a listen to this kick drum that we have brought up here. There's our metering. Let's check out our high pass filter. All right, let's check out our low pass. Leave it about there. Okay, so this is our volume, and obviously we can bring it down, bring it up. And this is not doing any saturation right now. Right now we're just using it for a leveling and for EQ and metering. Now, let's turn on the saturation. And let's bring this up. Okay, so you see we're pinning it a little bit now, and you can hear some saturation actually. All right, let's kick in the fat channel. I think I like it like about here. Let's also add this on the rest of the drum tracks. Do some quick bringing up of. Okay. So let's go to the front kick. See, without any compression, without any EQ except the high pass and the low pass, already getting a pretty nice kick drum sound. Alright, let's bring up the snare. Alright, let's check out the bottom snare. And again, we're doing this all just with this Briston channel. Alright, so let's bring the overheads in now. Let's see what this baby does on the overheads. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to start with that, and I'm just going to copy it over. Alright, so that's just the overheads. So let me pull the overheads out. Here you go. Kick, snare, hi-hat, and I'm going to bring the overheads up. Take a listen. Alright, let's see what we get. So once again, without any EQ or without any compression or any other plugin, just the Briston channel plugin, I've already got a really great drum mix going on, just using a little bit of low pass filter, leveling, saturation, and metering. Take a listen. So you can buy the Briston channel for 39 bucks. I mean, that's pretty incredible. Most of these plugins are, you know, $40, $50, $60. But if you want, you can buy all the plugins that they make for 299 bucks, and that's their bundle. And let me tell you, this is all you need to mix as far as EQ, compression, and channel saturation. It's incredible how good this stuff is. So go to their website, www.sonimus.com, and check these plugins out. You can download the free demo. Thanks so much for watching the video. Please subscribe.
So, what can you buy and sell on gearforsale.com?